Okay. Pretty close to finishing here. All the quests that I want to do anyway. Now.
I don't get it. Why are the twins being stuck with all these crap jobs?
Hypothesis. Continued crap jobs will eventually have a deleterious effect on the entire organization.
I'd better talk to the lady in charge about this.
Yes? What is it? And why are you scowling at me like that? Ah, I see. This is about Devola and Popola. I understand how unfair it must seem for them to keep getting our most difficult and dangerous assignments. But I'm afraid that's going to continue for a while. The others here, well, they still haven't forgiven them. Forgiven them for what? And just who the hell are they anyway? That's something you should ask them directly. Oh boy. So now the errand's complete. And now, who are you really? Hey, you have a second? I've got a little favour to ask. We need some tree sap to repair a tent, but there are some super strong enemies guarding it. We can't even dent the things with the flimsy little weapons we have, so maybe you can... Shut up for a second. Why do you two keep getting assigned the most dangerous jobs? You're not exactly equipped to handle this kind of thing. I'm sorry. We really should be handling our own tasks. Help the twins out. Stop it. I'll take the job. I'm better at killing crap than you anyway. What was it you needed again? Tree sap? That's okay. We can handle this one ourselves. Devola, I think we should accept the assistance. Come on, sis. We can't keep... Thank you. You have no idea how much this helps.
Where the heck am I gonna find that?
Search already performed. Regions rich in tree sap marked on map.
Well, aren't you a helpful little box? That ought to be enough sap. Time to head back.
Yeah, I was going to say, tree sap is something that I surely would have collected throughout my journey, so it makes sense. Let's hand it in and get their story, I guess. I want to talk to Pop. Hello again. Did you manage to secure the tree sap? Thank you. I know this must have been difficult. Is Devola sleeping? She was drinking. I think she finally passed out. She's been trying to cut back, but with things as rough as they are, well, everyone needs a release, I suppose. What do you mean, rough? It's not easy being a defective model, you know. In the past, a pair of models identical to ours caused a major incident. Popola! Popola! My glass ain't getting any fuller over here. Bunch of no good razza-frazza. Teehee. Oh, Devola. She does love that particular spirit. She makes it with desert rose, actually. You're welcome to try some if you like. Huh? What's that? No, keep your goddamn hands off my booze. It's mine. Mine. I'm gonna drink it all up. Meow. Meow? She can say some pretty odd things in her sleep. So you're gonna have a belt or what? Dev and Pop. Oh, maybe next time. Pop. When I drink, Popola. Well, it's not always a good thing. Let's just leave it at that. Anyway, thank you again. You should take a bit of time to rest if you can. Okay. Oh man, so there we go. I thought maybe we got a chance to have a drink with the twins. It's not our fault. She turns into a high pillow when she's drunk. So yeah, there we go. Caused a major incident in the past. Done. Sign it now. How's my upgrade doing? Yeah, I have some ready, so I'm going to go get some upgrades now. And then continue from there. So hold on. I think the only one I have left is gathering keepsakes, but that one's disappeared off my map from what I can see. So I don't know if I missed it, like there was only a small window to do it, or maybe 9S can continue that one. But that was the I think gathering keepsakes is the final, like, high tier important quest I have left. Damn. Alright. Let me talk to the guy who gives the quest. You're still alive? We must survive at all costs. This is no time to be faint-hearted. Okay. Now, I think my map has been cleared out. All I've got left is the story quest, right? Good. Okay, forest zone. Let me head to the forest and to the blacksmith. And we'll go from there. Alright, here we are. I am the blacksmith Masamune. I don't know if he'll maybe give A2 a new weapon. Here we go. Oh, I've been using the Type 3 already and I've been enjoying it. Finish Blast. That sounds cool. Cruel Oath. Oh, I've been enjoying that too. I'd love to be able to upgrade both. Iron Will. Type 4 Blade. There's too many good choices, man. Okay, I'm gonna go with this first. Okay, good, my options are still there. Yes. I'm gonna do this for 9S. This has been my favourite weapon for 9S, like small weapon wise. Machine arm. Yes, okay, good. Alright, that's not too bad. I've got some extra upgrades there. Sweet. Ah, your white sword. My master honed that very blade long ago. He was a master craftsman who gathered for... Yeah, okay. Let me see if I talk to him again if he gives me another one. Nope. It's worth a shot. Right, let me have a look at some weapon stories. Yeah, I can get the full story for this one now, hopefully. The craftsman's weapons were neither flashy nor attractive, but they never once failed in battle. This reliably afforded him a never-ending stream of loyal clients. Yet something nagged at the craftsman. Though he'd forged many a weapon, he'd only tested them on pigs and cows. He wondered what it might feel like to use them on another human being. Oh god. The craftsman took a sword to a battlefield and slashed at corpses, disappointed at how easily the sword slid through them. It wasn't satisfying at all. He wanted to feel like he was ripping through flesh. The craftsman modified a sword in search of that feeling, not thinking at all the pain it would cause, until one night, a bandit broke into his house, snatched the weapon up, and showed him exactly how effective it was. Wow, killed by his own weapon. This one's I already had that level 4. Cruel Oath. Once, long ago, there was a group of 7 boys who were born in the same village. Though they were not brothers by blood, they treated each other as family. One cold night, a fortune teller appeared and warned of a traitor among them. The boys laughed it off and went about their business, but the next morning, one of them lay dead. With each passing night, another boy died. The survivors grew more and more suspicious of each other, each harbouring terrible doubts about what happened to their brothers. On the morning of the 7th day, a single survivor stood tall. Cleaning the blood from his hands, he chuckled to himself, "Better go find the traitor." Yet more of these typical Nier Automata stories. I think there was this one. The great sword was known for the intense pain it inflicted upon its victims. This is what drove the man to carry it despite its weight, for he knew it would make others fear him, and thus could he avoid needless conflict. The man's reputation spread through the village despite never having drawn the blade. "Don't make him use that horrid weapon," the villagers whispered. The man smiled at this, for he knew that fear was the best path to peace. Soon, the man had craftsmen forge a host of similar weapons. He gave them all to the other villagers in the hope it would force people to solve conflicts with words instead of violence, and his plan worked, for a while. Keeping all sides in check is simple when no one uses their power, but once that seal is broken, the end is nigh. Thus did the peaceful village transform itself into living hell over the space of a single night. So of course this reminds me of stuff like nuclear deterrence, and how dangerous that kind of shit is. What's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the commentary playthrough of Nier Automata. Now you'll notice that I'm level 52, but basically I had a recording issue that caused me to lose like maybe about an hour and a half's worth of game progress. So I still have the recording, that's fine, but basically I had to go back to a previous save, and what took me like an hour and a half previously, I just did like in about half an hour or so, so it wasn't too bad. I just had to redo the twins quests, and I had to upgrade the weapons that I previously upgraded, and I think there was a storage mission as well that I didn't do, that I didn't have from last time. So it wasn't too difficult, I didn't lose too much progress thankfully. But I've been having a little bit of problems with this new recording device that I've got recently, but I'm trying to figure it out. But one thing I did notice was that while I was kind of redoing those 2 or 3 quests, I think I started with 70% quest clearance. I noticed that I'm pretty sure that I lose this one, so I did the same thing that I did last time to make sure it doesn't play out any differently, but I think this quest disappears, because when I loaded the previous save there was still a map marker I think for this one, but it goes now, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might have disappeared. I might have to come back at the end if I really want to do that quest. I upgraded my pod like I did last time, so pod A has been upgraded to level 2 like I did last time. But one extra bonus was that I found an extra meteorite, so I'm able to actually upgrade one more weapon to level 4, and I'll choose this one. Now this one still gets the upgrade, which is nice, and there we go. Okay. So still a lot of weapons I need to max out, but I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not too bad. So I'll start by reading the story of the new weapon that I've upgraded to the max. This one. Okay, here we go. Development Journal 504, Takada. I've come up with an incredible idea, something no one has ever done before. I'm going to start testing it out first thing in the morning. Development Journal 704. The boss turned down my idea of infusing metallic alloys with magical elements. Thrice damn fool! Doesn't he see how much money we can make from this? Things aren't going well. My hair is falling out. I think it's the stress. I've got to find a way to make the project succeed, and soon. Development Journal 1215, Fujita. I looked over the data, but couldn't work out the problem. I'm not giving up though. With Takada dead, it's up to me. I'm the only one who can carry on his work. Okay, so they were after something. It's funny because I've been playing Final Fantasy 7R. It's talking about infusing metallic alloys with magical elements. If you look at the tip of the sword, they look like little materia slots. So in Final Fantasy 7R, they've integrated like materia into the weapon so you can physically see the materia slots. And that just reminded me of that, so it's kind of interesting. I don't know if it was deliberate, but I thought that was pretty cool. So go. That was one advantage of having to redo that previous section. Now, in terms of where we were at, I've got to take these guys out first, I think. I have to. Whoa. Let's just be careful here. Yeah, they might not take damage if I'm not in the room. I'm just going to have to be very careful here. Oh wow, just kind of walked away. No? Okay. I love the whole slowing down when there's bullets thing. That's just awesome. This is my first battle back after like about a week off, so... And remember, we have that huge issue of there being no reloads, basically. When you die, it's game over. So I have to be extremely careful. Like, even the smallest screw-up could mess me up badly. How is that other one still alive? God damn it. There we go. Wow, look at that agility. Okay. So yes, I have to remember to diligently keep quick saving, otherwise I'm going to be burned really badly, because there are no reloads, my friend. So I have to be extremely, extremely careful. Every chance I get, I've got a quick save, especially on this hard difficulty. So, what was I doing? There's a couple of things I've written down. So, of course, you guys are continuing to help out through the comments, which is awesome. And I have my friend kind of moderating and reading the comments as we go along. I'm not really in the comments myself because I don't want to be spoiled on anything still to come. And I'm just enjoying kind of focusing on the game and just going through that. And she's obviously helping to filter out kind of useful advice that can help me in what remains of this run and filtering out the bullshit. So that's always nice. Now, one thing that she did mention was that someone said it's a good idea to go back to where we found Emil, so the cave. So that's what I'm going to do, because I think there's a Gestalt report there, which should be helpful, because I was missing like a couple of crucial Gestalt reports, and that's where one of them is. And right now is the time where I'm also going to go to the factory and try and get that engine blade from Final Fantasy 15. So we're going to run a few errands first, and then we'll crack on with what we need to for the story. So let me start with Emil's cave, because that's literally just going down to a cave and getting the chest, I believe. It's been a really hectic time on the channel, so as of now it's the end of May, we're almost in June now. But I've got the second anniversary of the stream coming up, so we've been working on some things for that. So with the moderator team, I want to record like a modcast, as it were. I recorded my first ever podcast for the channel with P. Birdman, the guy who's doing the Final Fantasy X mod that I've been playing. On top of that, of course, been trying to edit all the recordings for Nier Automata. Had to edit all that remained of the Final Fantasy X P. Birdman walkthrough so far. Had to edit the rest of Final Fantasy VII R, which is still ongoing. So alongside all of that, I've got the Final Fantasy X Ultimania stuff that I've been working on. And then I've got The Last of Us 2 coming out in like just over 3 weeks. So by the time I'm kind of done with all of this stuff, that's going to come straight in. Going to be busy with that for a time, and then not too long after there's Ghost of Tsushima, which is also interesting me, but it's just been such a long and intense period of like above average workload for me, which I don't know, maybe for you guys watching it's just like he's only uploading 1 or 2 videos a day, how hard could it be? But for me, like uploading 2 episodes a day, which is what I've been doing for like non-stop for like the past 2 months, that's pretty much almost double like the daily workload for me. So it has been intense, so we'll just have to see how it goes. But we get to hear this amazing theme. It's one of my favourites so far. When we first heard it, I didn't really get too much of a chance to comment on it because of like the story context and that stuff, but it's really, really nice. So I think there we go. There's the chest. Oh wait, no, it's a 9S chest, sorry. Yeah, I omitted that piece of information. When this part of the song kicks in, I think the reason why I especially love it is because there was an ending theme from Naruto. Naruto Shippuden, I think it was. I used to watch a lot of Naruto back in the day. Like, I'm talking maybe like 6 to 8 years ago, but I was really into it at one point. And there was this ending theme that I absolutely loved. I think it's by a group called Cascade, I think, called Unlimits. That song was just like, I was hooked on that for so long. And I think when it kicks into like that more like chorusy bit, or like the hook or whatever you call it, her voice reminds me a lot of the vocalist. It's a much softer version. Like, this song is much softer than that Naruto song. But I think because I really love that song, and her voice reminds me a bit of her, the lead vocalist of that band, I thought it was really good. If you ever get a chance, listen to it. Cascade Unlimits. It's a brilliant song. It's like rock. It's kind of more like rock in nature, but I don't know. I just really loved it. It remains on my iPod for a long time. I should find it on Spotify actually. It's a song I never looked for again on Spotify. So yeah, anyway, that was a kind of a pointless detour, but at least I got to tell you the little Unlimited story. And we got to hear that theme again. So I needed to come back as 9S. I should have known Gestalt reports are only in hackable chests, so... Like I said, it's been a busy time. I'm trying to keep up with everything. I'm enjoying it. I'm creating a lot of content I'm actually enjoying, kind of being a part of and enjoying the process of. So I don't have any complaints, but just in terms of general fatigue, I think it's starting to build up slowly. So I can't like sustain this like another 5 months. I think that wouldn't work. So I'll have to decide once I'm done with The Last of Us. That would have been close to like 4 months of really like intense work by my own standards. And I think then I'll have to try and decide, do I continue and try and push on with Ghost of Tsushima, like do a lot of recording, a lot of editing, a lot of uploading for that while it's fresh, or do I just take a break and say, I'll probably play that game a little bit later on, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm not sure yet. We'll take it as it comes. YouTubers need a break too, yeah? A lot of work goes on behind the scenes. Recording gameplay, I would say, is like 30% maybe of what I do, like 25-30%. So much more of it is just like the editing and like planning and the uploading process and managing things. It's a lot that goes into it. It's all good fun, don't get me wrong, but what you guys see is just like the final product. So I'm going to bypass any kind of battling in here. I really need to find where that little bit is for the engine blade. Because it's not in like the normal route. If you just run through it like you normally do, I don't think you come to that section, so I need to find it. Okay, it takes me all the way down to here. But I think this was the right, like, part of the factory to get to the engine blade. Okay. Or was there only one way out of here? I think that the factory is the place where the map is the least helpful. And that's what also makes it a bit of a problem. I've got to remember to come back down here as well. So once I get 9S again, I've got a little bit of work to do. A few more chests that I remember that I need to unlock. If I can't find the 5th Gestalt report, I believe Gestalt report 4 is where Emil's cave is. If I can't find 5 naturally, that's what I'm going to look up, because I would like to have a full set of those. Now, was this not the part of... I feel like I'm on the right track. I didn't look up where the engine blade was. I saw a video of where it was like last month. Why is it? But I'll need to find it. At least the place is deserted for now. It's an interesting enough weapon. If it was like any other weapon, maybe I would have just said, you know what, I couldn't find it, screw it. But because it's, you know, a Final Fantasy 15 reference weapon, I have to do it. Okay, here we go. Yes, I think this might be it. But... okay. I hope it's not 9S only or something. Right. Oh no. I got the engine blade. I don't want to die now. I'm not dying now. No. 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 How dare you. Oh my god! It's in the dark, it's too difficult, god damn it. You know what, I think next time I get that weapon, at least I know where it is now. I think next time I get it, I'm just going to switch to easy because I'm not having that shit. I'm getting that weapon and I'm getting out of there. Fuck you. If I had got it earlier, I wouldn't have had this problem. I'm pretty sure because it's Route C. That's why I've got those stupid... Oh, the factory is just such a bastard of a place. At least I know where it is now. That's good. Alright, just making sure here. Alright, let's try, see if we can... I mean, not getting hit here just seems like an impossibility. Because they take too many hits, it's not like they die in like a couple of hits either. You'll just get absolutely bombarded. I think I did well the first time. There we go. Ooh. But yeah, we will have to return with 9S for whatever's in there. It might be another weapon. Okay, so finally we have the engine blade. That's good. Let's take a look. I mean, story-wise, it's obviously one of the ones I'm most interested about. It's a small one, I assume. Engine blade. Wait a minute. A magical blade used by a royal family. Isn't the design the same as... Where? Oh, there you go. Okay, wait. I think there's a bit of a... There we go. That's what it's supposed to be. I was going to say that that's a bit odd that it looks like that, but... Okay, now we can get out of here, but now we have that problem of, well, how do we get out of here? What is the quickest way out? I hate this place. I think maybe going back the way I came is probably still fastest. Yeah, because I've activated that thing now. The transport thing. So hopefully I should be fine. Alright, here we go. So this is the way home. Good. What I will do... Probably back to Resistance Camp, I think, just to see if I can get the early level upgrades. Finally got the engine blade. I'm happy about that. What does that leave? Yeah, I think in terms of while we control A2, I don't think there's anything else left for me to do that I'm interested in right now. Yeah, I remember that little speech. There we go. Got the next one too. Perfect. Ah, machine arm and broken battery. Hopefully over time we'll have enough for it. Let me equip it. Swap that out for the engine blade. I'll hopefully get the level 4. Actually, let me swap this with the thing as well. The newly upgraded Type 4.0 blade, I think it was. Yeah. Cool. So this is my new combo. Oh. Okay, I didn't know it had that. Sweet. Huh. That's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, this guy had given me the quest, but... I'm pretty sure I can't do that because it was red when I started the session and then after I progressed something it disappeared. I'll head back to the flooded city one more time to have a quick check and then I'll move on. And let's just see how close we are to another pod upgrade. Yeah, filler metal, simple gadget, pure water. Yeah, there is a way to farm simple gadgets I think, but I'll leave that for maybe when we're playing as 9S. One thing I'm thinking is that when I return as 9S, maybe then it will activate. So reactivate, I guess. So we'll see. Simira, is this place looking a bit foggier and nicer than usual? Yeah, we had the whole fog thing from those. I forgot what they were. I think it said meat box thing. I was calling them discount lunatic Pandoras from Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, these things. But yeah, I'm pretty sure on the map there's going to be no... Yeah, there's no indicator to do with the Gathering Keepsakes quest. So... I will soon turn back and then just head to the fuel filter quest. And probably not too soon after that we'll be switching back to 9S, because I've been with A2 for a while now. More pure water, that's good. Based on my experience so far, like any run you do along the coast, getting even a couple of pure waters is a pretty good run. Not that common. There you go, there's 3, so that's a very good run. Since we're going so well, always something here. And this bit's always empty. Yes, it is. Wow, that was a very accurate shot. Right, I need to change back to hard difficulty. Yeah, don't even want to imagine very hard, just no. Might come back someday for it. I've enjoyed Nier Automata enough that it's a game I feel like in the future I will come back to, or I might play again someday. So, I think I had to head to the forest now. Yeah. Don't know if it's closer to the castle or to this. I'll go here first. Yeah, again, I'll skip encounters until I actually need to fight. Yeah, it's looking like we've got some fighting to do. Can I get some cheeky early hits in here? Probably can. Even if the frame rate don't like it. Anyway, I'm gonna head in. Try and do this fairly. For the now it's revenge, is it? Oh. Okay, gotta not get too carried away here. It's busy. Ooh. Take it easy, folks. Seriously. Yeah, because these guys are like the thrusty types. They can cover a lot of ground quite quickly. So I've got to be careful. Yeah, so they like to lunge like we just saw there. Yeah. So it makes them difficult to evade, especially when there's a lot of them at the same time. Now I'll try and bombard him. Oh yeah. Enjoy that, my friends. Yeah, when she really gets into it. But you can see they're just enemies flying at me, trying to lunge from everywhere. So I have to be careful. Whoa. Wow, when she gets going though, she's a beast. Sheesh. Little shit. Yeah, that big boy over there is the one that has the part, I'm guessing. Oh. I was gonna say, I didn't get a lot of chips for that. Alright, let's pick up a bonus here. Oh, wait a minute, we had a problem of... But I think that was only when we actually revived them. Like, I had a thing where they turned on me, and that was a big problem. So I've got to be careful. Offensive heal. Alright, let's go. No, I meant to switch to this. Come in with a fully charged bomb. I think he might deflect them all, but it's worth a shot for a bit of early damage. Oh, is he running? That's interesting. But he's taking damage from the missiles and stuff. I thought maybe he was going to block them. He is a little underleveled compared to me, for a change. Yep. I thought I'd try my luck, but he's not committing to doing anything either, so I'm just going to take him out using the missiles. Wasn't a situation suited to close quarters there. Rigid tree bark.
Guess I'll go back to that machine.
Okay. So now we can head back to Pascal.